I love date night. It is so much fun. What I'm finding more and more is, why can't I tolerate wine the way I used to? Have you noticed that one glass of wine now kind of leaves you tossing and turning in bed all night long? You wake up with a headache or feel like you drank a whole bottle all by yourself. Um, um, you haven't actually changed the wine, or the wine hasn't changed. So what has? Today on Connecting the Dots with Denise, we're talking about why alcohol intolerance can be another surprising and really annoying symptom of perimenopause and menopause. So, here, my friends, is the connection. Because we have estrogen receptors from our brains to our bladders, that includes our liver and, of course, our brain, as I just said, right? As estrogen declines, our body processes alcohol differently. Simple as that. At the same time, alcohol can disrupt our sleep, increase our hot flashes, and night sweats. That sucks. Affect our blood sugar, raise our cortisol levels, all of these things that are already changing in menopause. So the result, right, is that evening glass of wine may be a little bit more difficult to handle than it used to, right? Even if you really tolerated it well. I mean, you think one glass, really, that's going to affect me, but it very well can. The good news is you don't have to give up wine forever. You just may need to rethink how much, how often, whether you have a uh, glass of wine with food or before. That's really an important thing. So here's a couple of things that really may help. Notice how the different types of alcohol affect you. Wine, beer, and spirits don't always have the same effect. Okay. I don't know about beer. I am not a beer drinker. I have not been a beer drinker since college. So I would have absolutely no idea how it would affect me. Um, I do know personally that as much as I love my wine, sometimes it gives me a little bit of a headache. Beers tend not to give me that effect. Um, the second thing to pay attention to, avoid drinking close to bedtime to help you protect that sleep time, right? You want to have that restorative sleep. And also drink alcoholic beverages with water. Pay attention to how your body is responding. Again, this may be one of those things that you start journaling about, or, as I mentioned in the last episode, leave a note on your phone, that you can just pop open and say, this was the date, this is what I had, and this is how I felt, right? And you'll start to see a pattern. So, truly, your body is not trying to ruin happy hour. It's simply responding differently to your changing hormones. I'm Denise Stegall, the Menopause Mentor, and this has been another episode of Connecting the Dots with Denise. Be sure to follow along the series, catch up on any of the previous episodes as we continue connecting the dots between menopause and the surprising and sometimes really weird or annoying symptoms that no one talks about. And if you're wondering whether your symptoms are connected to your hormones, take my free Menopause Hormone Clarity Tool today.